Yo guys, what is up? I am Liap121 and welcome back to another Tetris Effect Connected video for the PC. Last time, I conquered Journey mode in expert form. Today, I'm gonna take it a bit casual. I'll be tackling both normal and beginner modes in Classic Tetris Connected... Classic Tetris, excuse me. Tetris Effect Connected Journey mode. But I'm not alone this time. Joining me is a good friend of mine, the person behind the Classic Tetris Singapore Qualifiers of 2021, my good friend, Yobi.
Hello everyone, nice to see you all.
He'll be joining me for some of this just casual gameplay and a bit of discussions as we gear up for the Classic Tetris World Championships of 2021. If you guys are hyped for more Classic Tetris Effect Connected, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more content. I'll put Yobi's Twitch in the description and ring that bell to get notified anytime I'm on YouTube. Last episode on the card, top right. Anyways, Yobi, welcome to the stream. Or video, I don't know. It's one of the two.
Oh, yeah, I like to be here. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Show it what you've got.
Yeah, so I said before, expert was already done, so now I'll be tackling both beginner and normal, starting with beginner because honestly, I just wanted to relax a bit after what was the most intense Tetris experience I've ever had. So yeah, mostly today is just gonna be really just chatting amongst ourselves about what has happened in July and of course what is to come in November and October, because as of now I believe it's day 2 of the qualifiers for the World Championship.
Yes, we've already seen some amazing scores.
Oh, I mean, I was blown away yesterday, well, quote unquote yesterday. Time zones, yo. But yeah, I'm honestly excited to see what the new competitors and even the old competitors will bring up to the table this year. Like, this is gonna be hype.
Yeah, I mean, so this is the first year we see rolling in the competition. The 1.6 was just broken 2 weeks ago, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to see what we're gonna see. In fact, I think there is some qualifier going on right now somewhere on the Classic Tetris. So yeah, I think the entire week is going to be pretty eventful over there.
You're busy with work and all that? Well, just watch some Tetris, it'll calm you down, or sort of.
Yeah. I think as long as you're not playing, it's okay. Or it depends who you're watching. Some people can really their play style are very stressful. But let's see what you've got. So far, I'm not stressed. So good. All right.
Oh yeah,
that was quick.
Yeah, I mean, it's 30 lines. We had 48 lines the last time, but now it's a lot more than before. Hang on a moment. All right, we're good. But yeah, let's just say, but first, before we talk about all this, I think we should discuss a bit on what happened July 31st.
No, that was CTSC.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, Gravity Gate, just want to ask real quick, with how much work had gone through to host this Singaporean qualifiers, or should I say the Southeast Asian qualifiers, like how much work had gone through and how stressful is it for you?
Yeah, I don't think it was very stressful. The good thing is we knew we wanted to do this online, and I had been working on the Tetris Champs, the online system, for I don't know, like a year or so. So it was clearly ready for this. Although it was clearly not ready for PCs that were struggling a little bit. And because it didn't have a high uptake, we needed to make sure that every single person who was participating in CTSC would have to validate their setup with one of the judges. So we had 3 judges, but I was the only one validating people. So bloody lazy, my colleagues. But yeah, so like every night prior to the event, I was validating 1 or 2 person. So that took a while, but overall, I think it worked pretty good.
Yeah, I was honestly very happy that you managed to get through this. I mean, despite the circumstances that we were in, like this was pretty much unprecedented for us to host it online, but I'm honestly glad, whether I was in or not, that the tournament went through smoothly for you guys.
Yeah. When at the beginning, right? We were almost toying with the idea that, you know what, Singapore is handling the COVID situation really well. It's gonna get better. We can try to make it physical.
Words.
I'm glad
last,
we didn't follow through on that discussion.
famous last words, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, famous last words. And I think really the very nice side effect about this is that's what the moment we put it online, that's what allowed us to say, you know what, let's open the competition to the rest of Southeast Asia. And so that was great because we had a lot of competitors from many countries, and yeah, that really added to the flair of the event.
Yeah, even having one of the World Championship semi-finalists be part of the fun was honestly, it was an honor and such a fresh, like a joy to see Nanu in action. Because
Yeah.
like for us, it was like a big thing for the Singaporean qualifiers because we usually only have like Paul, possibly Great maybe, and some others like stealing the show. But then all of a sudden we get Nanu in. It's like, whoa, hello, one of the most well-known competitors into the group.
Yeah, I think so. I think like people were already saying, okay, fine, then who's participating, he's just gonna win. It's like, you know, it's even going to be fun. We know who's gonna win, but it didn't happen this way, did it? Somebody crushed him.
I wonder who that is.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we'll talk about that in due time, but I mean, it's a funny story of how I even needed to enter, because you were pressuring me a lot, honestly, to enter a bit. I mean,
the thing is...
Go ahead.
You know, we really wanted this to be a Singapore competition before we even we open it up to Southeast Asia. And I did think we have enough local players. So you're one of them, obviously. You mentioned Grape or Chong or Paul or Blake or myself or Alan Butt. But it turns out that I think the local scene in Singapore has shrunk a little bit. So Chong and Grape were just not interested anymore. I think they've retired. And so we ended up with just you know, Paul, Alan, Blake, and myself. There's just 4. It's just not enough for a competition, right? So while we did open it up to Southeast Asia, I was like, come on, I really have to push people in Singapore to participate. It's like, oi, Joel, what are you doing? You know, so I'm glad you participated in the end. I was worried that you might also not be interested.
I mean, I'll be perfectly honest. At the time, around June, I was honestly really considering retiring myself because I was kind of getting a little bit burned out with NES Tetris. I accomplished what I wanted to do, and that was max out in February. And honestly, I just didn't really have that much drive. So I was really considering, but last minute, I just thought, you know what? I might as well just go off with a bang and just see myself out of the Tetris community. In fact, I even left CTM. For starters, because I was thinking to myself, I'm not really good with competitive stuff. I was like, yeah, I think I'll stick to casual. But then you encouraged me to enter the tournament, and all of a sudden, I found myself the 4th qualifier, which was honestly mind-blowing to me at the time. But to see, like, my performance compared to others, I was like, man, I didn't expect myself to be, well, threatening those at the top, so to speak.
Yeah, you really did. I think the winning this particular tournament was definitely in your grasp. So going all the way to the final was amazing.
I mean, I still am bewildered when I think of it. I'm allowed to say that. I still bewildered every time I think of it.
I think we all are, but I think it was a fantastic feel to see this, right? So this is what you get a bit of hype on a tournament, right? When you see someone like reverse sweeping somebody else, and this is what you did with Nenu, right? He was initially leading you 3-2-1, I think. No, yeah,
it was 2-1, and then you just, it was 0-2.
1-3 in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah, 0-2. Yeah, sorry, 0-2. Yeah, so that's amazing. That's what makes the tournament interesting.
I think I should explain a bit of the context for it as well. I remember that I was so the context was after 30th of July, which is the final day I was able to qualify. I remembered that afterwards I was like, pretty happy. I'll take anything I can get. I ended up being the top person in my bracket. I swept the first person. Melon Stola then swept me, but then immediately at the time, that was actually when my laptop, my old laptop at that, started to act up. For those wondering, my old laptop actually has a problem where I think it was like not to sure if you're good with technology, Yobi, but it's something on the it's like the inner working of the laptop, something like that burnt, and it caused one of the buttons to be infinitely be pressed, something like that. If you know anything about it.
That sucked. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know what could cause this, but we could definitely see it with the rotations that were clearly not intentional during your play. And I mean, and this totally destroys whatever your plan is to stack. So it makes it impossible to play, basically.
Yeah. Before I continue, I want to give a shout out to Sync Rev and Fire Fantasy in the chat. Thank you for joining the conversations. But yeah, I remember then telling you guys about it, and it really was just a big bugger for me because I was like, oh no, am I really gonna get ruined because of stupid computer problems?
So you did tell us you were also going to get something new. Did you in the end?
Yeah, the current laptop I'm using is actually the new laptop. It's a brand new streaming laptop, so now that's why you're able to see my footage in very crisp, quality. And also
Oh, I see. You're playing Effect on the laptop too. This is not a console version.
Nope.
I see.
But yeah, I was actually intending to try to use it, but I mean, I don't know. Actually, at the time, I wouldn't even know I was going to get it because it was only, I think, September that I actually got the news that I would get a new laptop from my brother. But in all seriousness, I get a Perfectress. It was just one of the situations where I couldn't control myself. And Yobi, Paul, who was the other person who was with you at the time?
Blake
Yeah,
was
Blake.
setting things up with us.
And more importantly, and honestly, shout out to this, Nenu for being so gracious to allow me to have a mulligan because of what happened with my laptop. Especially that last game, because the last game really, I was like, you got, like, I had that problem almost immediately. And you guys were just so gracious in allowing me to, like, take the mulligan. Little did we realize it will cultivate one of the closest finishes we've had in CTSC history.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, it was just
I mean,
Go ahead.
any player would have done the same thing. I think if when you have a technical issue at the, like, it was like the first 3 pieces or something, you know, like there was not even any points scored in the game at all. So it's like, come on, it's you know, nothing. It's not like he was leading you by 300,000 points and you say, okay, can we replay? That would have been, you know, not so fun. But I think at the moment where the issue happened, I think anyone would have done the same thing.
I'm still grateful to you guys for allowing me to do that though, because admittedly I was kind of going a rough state at the time, like with the laptop. I was like getting very frustrated with it. I'll be perfectly honest.
I can imagine. When you can't trust your tool, is super annoying.
Yeah, tell me about it. It was just one of those things where I wasn't having fun. But again, just thank you. That's all I have to say, really.
Your playstyle is blowing my face out right now. It's, the screen is so white. Wow.
But yeah, overall, I was just like I had the mentality when I knew I was gonna face Nenu. I was like, okay, let's just have fun. I know I'm probably gonna get trashed because I know Nenu too well. For those who don't know, Nenu is one of the top 4 in last year's Classic Tetris World Championships. So I knew I wasn't going there with any much confidence. But when I got 2 down, I was like 0-2 down. I was like, okay, yeah, I expect it. I'll just play my heart out. And at one point, I thought my game was completely over. I remember it wasn't even the laptop; it was just me stacking regressively, and I was like, "Uh-oh, is this it?" Then I managed to stack back down. I believe it was a 36-piece drought on Nenu's side, and it allowed me to just sneak out the victory.
I cannot remember what the drought was, but yeah, Nenu just plays very aggressive all the time anyway. I think he's not trying to take it easy based on whoever his opponent is. It's just play aggressive all the way. And so, I mean, sometimes you just get a bit unlucky with this. And I think this is what happened on that run of his.
Yeah, it was a really big shame, but he still played fantastically all the more.
Oh, yes, of course. By the way, I don't know if you've seen his score yesterday. He still got, I mean, I think he's going to be one of the big favorites for CTWC because, so Hydrant Dude got the 8 max outs, and I think Nenu just did the same thing today.
Yep, I believe Nenu matched Hydrant Dude's 8 max outs without needing the roll, my friends.
Oh, yeah.
In all seriousness, he got the 8 max outs, but he's going to be number 2 because his kicker score is, I think, 20k, I would say, less than Hydrant's. So it was a close time between the two, though. It was incredible to see both in action.
I didn't check his full score. I'm just gonna go to the Classic Tetris score page.
Hey, that's cheating. No, I'm joking.
Dude, you think I remember these things? Come on.
No. My memory's not even that good, man. Come on.
Hang on, it's coming. I'm waiting for a stupid Twitch ad to go.
Man, whoever this player is, you are doing a good job.
Yeah, I think you're right. He is number 2. He's probably not missed by much, but yeah, this competition is going to be amazing. But again, CTSC just tells us that no matter what, there can be upsets, there can be action. So I am looking forward to seeing all of it. So I was telling you, right? I've never seen the Classic Tetris story mode, so what's happening exactly here?
Now it's your turn to actually say Classic Tetris.
Is it get? It's what?
Now it's your turn to say accidentally say Classic Tetris.
Classic Tetris. Oh crap! Did I say this? I didn't even realize. Okay, so I meant Tetris Effect connected, not Classic Tetris connected, whatever.
I mean,
so, yeah, is a diff? Yeah.
No, go ahead.
I was asking if you're playing so far that I can't tell if the difficulty is increasing or not.
Mostly just speed, but remember this is beginner, so you can see that even on the higher lines, you see my max is like speed level 8. Expect that more.
Oh yes. Okay.
For those who have seen the expert difficulty, you saw speeds of like speed level 16, 20, which was the max, and all that good stuff. This one is a lot laid back. Very good for new Tetris players. Bit of a trouble
here. What just happened? What was it wobbly just now?
Zone mode. So here you can see any line I clear goes down to the bottom, and you can see this is where you can make Perfectress.
I see.
Depending on the number of lines that you clear at the time.
Nice.
I think what even ramped up the match that I had was that at the same time we had a back-to-back decider on a best of 5 match. Because I think it was Allenbot versus... Wait, no, not Allenbot. Torza versus... Ooh, I forgot what the other person, but basically it was like both of us having deciders, and it was actually legitimately excited for all of us. So it really ramped up the competition for CTSC.
Yeah, and so I'll be honest, we were, so on the organization side, right, we were a little bit worried of the size. So while obviously we want to see action and deciders because it's what makes the games exciting, a decider means you play 5 games. Oh no, sorry, the beginning it's 3 games, but still it just adds up the games, right? And we were like, shit, if everybody does that, are we going to be like on an 8-hour kind of setup? Right. So Paul had insisted that we should make sure that we do a 2-round elimination because it makes things more excited, but it really pile up the number of games in total for the events. And we're like, okay, are we gonna make this? But luckily I think it averages out. There is a few exciting games which last with decider and stuff like that, but there are always the accidental early top out or something wrong happened, and so these games are shorter, so it sort of averaged toward the low time, and overall I think we did pretty good in time. Although we were still, how long? Almost 7 hours, right? The whole competition.
I believe you were saying, you said to me you were standing for like 6.5 hours, I would say.
Yeah, so we were in this place like right here, and I have a standing desk. It just makes it easy to move around if we have to, like, Paul takes over. I go and get some drink for all of us, or we check the setup with Paul, with Blake. But and then I think Paul was just too polite to say, "I'm getting tired. Can we get chairs?" So he didn't say anything for the whole time. So we're just standing there for 6 hours plus. Gee.
I don't know how you guys survive. Like standing up for 6 hours. I had to do like a few hours of standing in my first side job with ASEAN. I remember it it was just so hard for me to even like stand up for more than an hour, I would say. It was that tiring.
I think we were very excited. I think the fact that we're commenting and while we're not playing, we are still careful. We're still worried to saying something stupid or messing up, or like, you know, the stream goes wrong. Like I remember like one of the game where I told Melon that he had won when he hadn't yet.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he would have won anyway, but you know, it's like, oh, you know, this kind of thing that stresses you up. So I think it keeps the adrenaline up, and then, you know, you don't realize that you're getting tired and really exhausted.
I mean, again, well done for surviving, because I wouldn't have been able to do that. I would actually been like, what you said, like, I'm getting tired. Can we get a chair, please?
I don't know. Paul is too polite.
Paul...
I was about to say he's too shy, but he's definitely not shy. He's just too polite, probably.
Maybe. I don't know. I will have to ask him later, maybe.
Yeah.
We haggled him during his qualifier for CTWC. Are you getting tired, Paul? Are you getting tired? Anyway, I'm getting distracted.
Actually, you know, this might have a negative effect to his performance, eh? Now that you mention it. Because even by the time he was doing his own games, he'd probably be standing for an hour plus. Nah, it's probably nothing.
I mean, do we need to ask him maybe later? I don't know.
Sure, if he pops up.
I mean, we're in the call in the CTS Discord right now, so maybe he actually pops in like, hey, what's going on? Hey, you're on stream. Can we ask you about your leg?
Yeah. That would be fun. I don't think he's coming online as often as he used to.
Oh no, I
don't know.
I honestly haven't really seen him much on stream either, but it's kind of a bummer because I kind of miss him on stream.
Yeah, I mean, I think he, a bit like you, like, he has achieved what he wanted to achieve at Classic Tetris. So, like, I don't think he has even his own NES setup anymore at home. Like,
really?
He brought it to my home when we were doing the setup here, and he kind of left it there. He's like, if you want to use it, just use it. I'll pick it up some other time. And then he doesn't ping me again. I just doesn't care too much anymore.
Kind of reminds me of another setup that was left behind. Wink, wink.
Yeah, that one, the one that I took back from you, I sent it all to Dimsy, with the Classic Tetris cartridge and the EverDrive and the controllers and everything in it. Which is why now he's gonna be playing at CWC himself. I don't know when his qualifier is actually. I
actually haven't even asked him while he was. I remember the last time I saw him was he was doing Super Mario Brothers Lost Levels, and he kept getting stuck on C4. If you recognize that level.
Oh. I don't know.
It's the one with like the very tight like fire bars. If anyone can check and remember as well, maybe, I don't know. I'm sure you haven't played that game before.
No, no, I haven't. Sorry.
It's fine, don't worry. It's just a bit of an interesting thing that happened. I remember, oh boy, I remember, oh, who was it? Was Dempsey playing the game? I think it was Torza or Melon Soda who haggled him to qualify for STM. Which, by the way, for those wondering, stupid Tetris Mod League, where we do different modes, like the invisible, like the no next box tournament, all that good stuff. Like, he actually haggled him to actually qualify for that tournament, which was quite funny.
Nice.
It's like, yo, do STM or something like that. I remember it was quite funny seeing him say that.
I don't exactly remember, but having these guys there was just awesome. And now I think now they're also like they keep insulting each other in funny ways, so it's always funny to see them interact. And I think it's gonna be the same thing during Dimsy's performance at CWC, both during his qual probably and during his matches. Yeah, I after the CTWC, in fact, we basically sent Dimsy the NES within the week because I wanted to make sure that he would have enough time to practice on it. I mean, just because you can max out on keyboard, it's just not the same feel when you're on the controller, right? It's not, you don't get your reflexes anymore, so you have to relearn a few things. Obviously, the stacking is there, but just the control and the timing is slightly different. So, but he did get a max out on console, so I think he's ready. I hope he's ready.
Fingers crossed. Rooting for our boy.
Yeah.
I mean, just to sidetrack a bit from our competition on CTSC, but I'm honestly blown away myself of the international representation of Classic Tetris. Like, the last qualifier from day one was someone from Azerbaijan. Like, I was so shocked to know that he was from another country that, like Azerbaijan, and it really just inspired me knowing that it could just, like, Tetris masters can come from anywhere.
Yeah. I think it's a testament to Tetris as an amazing game. As an, the mechanics of the games are so simple. Everyone see this as like, I can totally do this. Of course, you tried the first time on Classic Tetris and it's like, what is this game? You can't even do one line at level 18. It's like, how is this guy even playing this? And you get addicted to it.
I'll raise my hand up to that.
You just... yes. So you just can't let it go. It's like there are many games that can be addicted, but Tetris is the game that you could do better with just a little bit. So it's like, okay, just one more game. I'm sure my next game will be better. And then it's like, before you know it, it's like 4 hours sunk into it. Damn it. Yeah.
Sounds about right, honestly, with my experience with grinding in NES Tetris.
Yeah, so, and like, even for me, right, so my level is pretty shit, but I do have my goal eventually before I die when max out. And at some point I was worried that because I'm old, I mean, I'm an old dude, I don't know if I can even still max out. It takes me it's too slow for me to progress, so I don't know if I can even get to max out. And at some point I figured, you know what, maybe I will just get tired of it and I won't be interested anymore. But no, the addiction doesn't go away. It's like every time I play, it's like, damn, this is just, I think, wow, one more game.
It really is just that drive that you want to like get better every day. And honestly, it's a simple game, but yet it's so like, it's so drive. It just, I don't know, it's just that drive that wants to make you do better.
Yeah. I think for me, so I'm a programmer by profession, right? And I always imagine Tetris as the game of programmer, because you really have to think like an algorithm. The way you have to set up a delayed burn, because you have in mind a sequence that will work, a series of action, a series of pieces that will resolve something in a beautiful way. And this is exactly what you get with programming when you have a nice algorithm to solve a particular problem. So yeah, I love it. I just love it.
Simple algorithm that goes a long way.
Yeah. Well, that being said, I love the classic Tetris, but one of the reasons I haven't played on the modern Tetris is I find that I can't anymore. I'm too old now. It's like I cannot handle the stupid hold. The hold sucks. I hard drop something instead of soft dropping it, and it's always at the wrong place, and I die. It's like, screw this, I don't want to play this.
I mean, I've had my moments of rage. I remember like, oh boy, okay, this is gonna be a very untold story, but I remember my very first Classic Tetris Monthly that I qualified for. I was using a oh boy, I think it was it me using? Yeah, it was me using another emulator, not Messen, for those wondering. And I remember I was like kind of frustrated at the time. I came back from a very bad day, and I remember Sharky helped me out with setting up for the qualifying. But I remember I stopped, I think, at 17 minutes because I was that frustrated with the game.
Oh, wow. But what was it? Was it the RNG that was treating you badly?
Yeah, yeah. It was the RNG.
Day?
It was the RNG. I remember it.
I see.
But I qualified with, I think, 160k, I would say. And that was just enough for community tournament tier 2, I'm going to say, if I remember correctly. I made it all the way to the top 8, but eventually lost to... Oh boy, actually I don't remember who I lost to at the end. But anyways, yeah, that was my first one, and I would say like 16 months later, all of a sudden I'm just one of the veterans who has been competing in CTM for quite a while. But eventually I did pause for a bit because I was like kind of getting burned out with the game. And I also had schoolwork to do because I was doing university at the time.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, all this online competition, while people come from all over the world, I think the majority is still in the US region. The timing is just often not very friendly for Singapore. And so just because of this, it's like, you know what, I just don't want to do this. Just let me play my own Tetris. I'll do it in my own time. I try to get my goal. I was always very impressed when Paul or you are playing at this competition at these crazy hours, or when Chong and Greg were doing it as well.
I also didn't even think of that, that I had to consider the hours compared to the most of the other competitors. But I was wondering, when it comes to Future Circuit, Challenger Circuit, or any of the tier tournaments, the way we organize the rounds is that we had to organize ourselves with a restreamer to do it. And sometimes, because we pair it up mostly with a USA guy, it was so hard for me to be able to get a proper time for me to play. So it ended up just become a case of, man, I get quite tired, but I had to just power through this or something like that.
I mean, if you can, you know, take it and you know, you can survive on a little bit of less sleep. That's okay, I guess.
Yeah, but remember,
but yeah, I think it's.
Remember that too little sleep is not good. So that's why I had to manage it properly.
Yeah, and I think this is still a problem. So I'm not really following the community competitions because, well, I don't care all that much except for CTWC. But I think I remember reading a discussion where people were trying to set up a ban of restreamers. So every region would have regular restreamers, and Asia is the place where it's just hard to find people. So it's like our community locally is just not numerous enough, probably.
Yeah, sounds about right.
All the people
honestly.
here are too competitive. They don't want to restream. They want to play.
Yeah, that sounds about right, honestly.
Alright, so wait, tell me a little more about the Tetris effect here. So how many levels are there in total, and how much have you cleared so far?
I believe that's area 3 I have finished, I think. Now I'm going on to area 4. Every area has its own set of levels to get through. Actually, I think this is area 5 now that I think about it. You might have noticed throughout the game that the speed level is a bit higher than before, and I started with level 1 at the very first level. So it's all about just managing the gameplay. The nice thing is that in beginner mode, because the levels are so low, it's kind of more of a relaxation more than anything.
Right.
And of course, with the zone ability, I can every time I have a very bad stack, I can just press this button and any line clear goes down to the floor, so it makes it easier for me to clear lines.
Wait, the zone is something you trigger? I thought it was something you achieve by doing some line or something.
Yeah, it is triggered by me using the A button.
Oh. And you can do that as many times as you want?
No. Look at the bottom left, there is a zone circle. I build up that circle with cool stuff like T-spins, Tetrises, etc. And the more I build it up, the higher the gauge I can do. I can activate it anytime I want, but the higher the gauge, the more time I have to, well, do stuff in the zone.
I see. Oh, they really borrowed the mechanics from fighting games, eh? Nice.
You could say that. That's a nice way of putting it. And really, it's just a nice experience, not only with the gameplay, because it can be relaxing, but also the environment around you. I've never played this game in VR, but oh boy, I can't even imagine how beautiful this game would be in VR.
Well, Christmas is coming. Get yourself the Oculus Request 2 or something and try it out.
Maybe. Also, some of these songs are fantastic.
Oh, are you using the music, by the way? I can't hear it. Oh wait, maybe it's on your stream. Right now I'm hearing the music from the from Discord. Okay, let me take a quick look at your stream.
Are you able to hear the audio? Because if not, then oh well.
No, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, you're not streaming in Classic Tetris, which probably makes sense. So Tetris effect. Is effect connected?
They should be able to see my channel.
Yep, I see you. Ah, and I hear the sound there. The sound is there on the stream. Yep.
Ooh, this is slightly awkward.
Okay, I'm not gonna keep the stream open though, because when I speak, I can hear the echo from Twitch.
Yeah.
Which I don't want.
Also, man, this is bright. I mean, this is kind of a nice effect, but man, sometimes it can be straining on the eyes. So, epilepsy alert to anyone watching. I apologize. I just love this kind of effect. No pun intended. And it's funny because for those who know about Tetrio, which is one of the websites for that houses like Tetris gameplay, I remember they recently implemented this Zen mode where you can just like chill out, play Tetris wherever you want, set up the functions wherever you want, like drop rate, DAS, and all that kind of stuff. This kind of reminds me of that, and it kind of gives a nice feeling of just relaxing, playing this game that I grew up with since the age of 6.
Yeah, I think I tried Tetrio one time. I should really get myself a USB-based controller because I just can't do it on the keyboard. So I was like, I'm too slow. Yeah, and I haven't checked. So I haven't checked the new mode you just described. I should take a look. Ooh, and they get on a T-spin double, not bad.
Yep. I actually got a little bit better, but I'm not too sure where it started today because I'll admit I only just got a lot better with T-spin building. Shout out to Yanni for that. I'm not sure you remember Yanni Harlevy, one of the European competitors.
The yes, the PAL player who turned Super Saiyan.
Or more so like moves his head around when he plays.
Yes.
So a bit of homage to him. And you know what? Why not? Thanks, Joseph. I try. I do have a lot of hair, but not enough, apparently.
Is he participating in this year's CTWC?
I hope so, honestly. Like, I would be excited to see him in action.
Let me see.
Also, heads up, you might notice that when I make the lines, it does not get included into the count on the bottom left. So be wary of that. Oh boy, this is actually a little bit hard to see.
Oof. Wait, so what you just did not count at all? So what did it give you then?
Well, points. And points from like making the lines and extra points for zone and all the good stuff.
I see.
So mostly just for the points, or anytime your stack becomes a bit too unmanageable.
It is a cool mechanics. I mean, you know, we've seen many mechanics of Tetris over the years, but the way they've done this for Connected is, yeah, it's a breath of fresh air.
It really is. I kind of enjoy this kind of gameplay as well. Giving a second chance to the player whenever they struggle.
Yeah.
Also, for those wondering, I'm not going for all SS, I'm mostly just playing for luxury. Luxury? I'm not too sure this is a luxury, but okay. Well, I'm gonna come like this. Tetris a luxury. Oh, I think I'm in the final level. Yeah, I'm in the final level. They might know the number of lines I need to clear.
90 lines. Gee.
Yeah, this is the last level.
Oh, that was really quick.
Yeah, I'm checking the timer. We've only been streaming for 42 minutes.
Wow.
The crazy thing is, I will be skipping the credits because we've already seen it from our expert gameplay. So this video is gonna be quite a little bit shorter than the other one, surprisingly.
That's fine.
Yeah, but overall,
Are you gonna try to speed run this game eventually?
I'm not sure myself because this is honestly more of a game to enjoy than to speed run. And I feel like speed running would just ruin my fun with this game, my love with this game.
Yeah.
I have to squint my eyes sometimes, but it's still a cool effect.
Yeah, if you look at my camera now, my entire face is white because
I
the
hate to
screen
see
is
that.
blowing on me.
But yeah, let's talk about what we have discussed though. Really, CTSC was a big success. Again, shoutouts to Yobi, Blake, and Paul for hanging in there for the 6 hours that that they done it. And really, it was just an incredible experience for me to enjoy. And we never expected what ended up turn out. I think the CTSC qualifiers should still be on Classic Tetris' Twitch. You want to have a look at that on their Twitch channel before it disappears, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. So actually, I think a few of the final and semi-final have been uploaded to YouTube as well.
Ah, yes.
So on the Classic Tetris YouTube, so this should stay permanent. So the whole event is not going to be available, but at least on YouTube, the best matches of which you are a part will be there.
But yeah, shout out to all those from Southeast Asia, towards Dempsey, Melon Soda, Nanu, me, Alan Bond, many others who have participated. It was a humongous success, and yeah, it was just a fun time all around for all of us.
Yeah, I'm really glad it turned out okay. Thank you very much for participating. I'm looking forward to doing it again next year. I mean, hopefully it will be even better. With your new computer, it will be even more awesome.
Well, here's the one problem.
Oh, what's that?
Hang on. I'll tell you the problem with that. I get one final effect. Yeah, I'll work with this.
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh. One final,
Nice.
One final look into the sun. Okay, not really the sun, but yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting tan here.
Not literally. I hope not.
No,
But-
it's not. My screen is not powerful enough to tan me. But
But
this
yeah.
is how it looks with the over brightness. Nice.
Oh wait, one final zone, and
Hey,
I have
what
1
happened?
minute. I did not know this was a
Let's
thing.
go.
Oh boy, I'm stacking horribly.
Quick. Oh my god,
Oh,
almost over.
that-
Oh.
Oh wait.
Okay, Dodeca Tetris is
Oh, I
pretty
see
good.
what's going on.
Hey,
I
you're
see.
still in it?
No, yeah, I just realized it's a full minute of infinite zone. How much can I do with this minute? Basically, that's the question.
Wow.
I mean, that's a part of the beginner one, I think.
You didn't get that earlier?
And one final, yeah, but I think expert mode doesn't have it. That's why. Which makes
see.
sense if you think about it. Okay, one final one. Come on.
Yeah, let's go for perfect trees. Okay. Almost there.
Oh.
Oh my boy.
No. Oh well.
Ah, damn it.
Oh well.
Okay, it's pretty good.
But
It's
yeah.
pretty good.
The real problem.
Well done.
The real problem with this next year. I can't take my Mulligan anymore.
What's that? You can what?
I cannot take my mulligan to next year. Kappa, don't worry.
Why not?
Kappa, don't worry. I Kappa.
Okay, okay. No, but yeah, so congrats again. And I'll see you next year, man.
I mean,
And
yeah.
well done on finishing the Tetris Effect so quickly, too.
I mean, we're not done yet. Next time, Tetris Effect Connected, we're back again with the normal difficulty, and we'll discuss on what's gonna come for CTWC 2021. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed another episode of Tetris Effect Connected, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more content up here, follow Yobi on Twitch as well, and ring that bell to get notified anytime I upload on the channel. Pre-episode loads from here. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. But remember, the adrenaline rush is real. This is Yobi9 signing out, and we'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.
Bye.